Now, we all remember when J.D. Vance said this stuff.
As somebody who doesn't like Trump myself, the elites were right about Donald Trump, right? I'm a never Trump guy. I never liked him. I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place. If I feel like Trump has a really good chance of winning, I might have to hold my nose and vote for Hillary.
Terrible candidate, idiot if you voted for him, might be America's Hitler, might be a cynical a-hole, cultural heroine, noxious and reprehensible.
I can't stomach Trump. I think that he's noxious and is leading the white working class to a very dark place. He's leading our political discourse to a very negative place. If Trump is elected president, he has to be a much different president than he was a candidate. As a candidate, he was fundamentally divisive.
And you needed to hear all of that to fully appreciate the frustration, the audacity that this asshole has to now say this.
Stop sounding too much. Stop sounding like crazy people. That really is all it is. I mean, this idea that Gavin Newsom is somehow going to mimic Donald Trump's style, I think that ignores the fundamental genius of President Trump's political success, which is that he's authentic. He just is who he is. You've got to be yourself. You've actually got to talk to people honestly about the issues. I don't think it's that complicated. Don't be a crazy person. Be authentic. If the Democrats did that, they'd do a hell of a lot better. But
Right, authentic. He's just being authentic. And is it really going over all of their heads that Gavin Newsom is not imitating Trump? He's mocking him. He's mocking him. And his approval rating went through the roof. And people are eating it up. You know, during the Kamala Harris campaign, when she was talking about, her and Tim Walz were talking about the Republicans being weird, we were loving it that people were fighting back and calling these people out for what they were, at the very least, weird. So, and then Joe Biden's campaign kind of took over and said, oh no, you got to bring it back to center, bring it back to center. Started trotting around with Liz Cheney. That did not go over the way you thought it was going to, did it now? Because we don't want that. We want authenticity. We want authenticity. You wouldn't know authenticity if it slapped you in the face with a free couch sign. Whatever. Not for one moment forget that this is a guy who denigrated his own people, his own parents, his own upbringing, denigrated them and sold them down the river as the useless white trash that they were in Hillbilly Elegy to make his $1 million from that book and then go join Peter Thiel out in venture capitalist land. J.D. Vance was his only employer for all of his life. He bankrolled his senatorial campaign back then. He wanted J.D. Vance in office as president. This was all planned by Peter Thiel and the tech bros for J.D. Vance to ascend to the throne. It won't be long now.